EA Sports. It's in the game.
Break it down.
Welcome to the Sports Frenzy!
What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? It is the recap show on Monday, as we told you might happen once again. And quite a few people today actually had a snow day, so hey, you know, the world is good, I guess, you know? And you know what? And I'm wearing my beanie cap again because the Sand Creek legend, Jason Boring, loved the thug look on me, so...
You can't see me, Mr. Basic Thugonomics. Bang.
And the coach this week, yes, the Thug Coach, has the new, undisputed Sports Frenzy title.
I should say that, not hardcore. You should really put a duct tape piece over that.
We haven't had a chance to modify it yet. We just got this thing, you know.
So does that mean I need a new title belt now, too?
No, this is just for this week's edition, just to make fun of the new undisputed title that who knows when it's going to show up. No, you don't need to. We don't have a budget for new titles. We just pull out what we have. This is what I had available at the time because I won this week, so this is what I'm using.
I like it. It's different. It's good to be different every once in a while.
That's right. We are different, so.
This is true. This is true.
What's going on, Rose? How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Did you guys get much snow up your way?
Not too much this past weekend, just a little bit.
So we got more snow than you this time, huh?
I think so, yeah. Saturday we had a...
Yeah, we got about 9 inches my way.
Yeah, we didn't get that much here. Right now I got about an inch out there I probably have to go deal with. About half an inch, actually.
That's what I was doing Saturday.
Hey, lucky, you got the ducky. Well, should we get into these picks?
Yes, we got some games.
We do.
We got some high school basketball. We have Morenci over Hudson, 51-36. Wow.
Hillsdale defeats Madison, 44-32.
And speaking of weather, this game was affected by the weather. Addison versus Madison was postponed due to the weather. You know what that means, folks? Everybody gets a point for that one.
You mean Addison versus Britton Deerfield?
What'd I say?
You said Madison. You said Addison versus
Did I?
Madison, I think. Either way, it's
Well, I meant Addison.
Addison versus Britton Deerfield.
And that game didn't get played either way you look at it. So, yeah, everybody gets a point. Everybody. All of you out there get a point for that.
NHL hockey. The pesky Penguins defeated the Detroit Red Wings 4-1, and that was one of your 3-point bonus games.
Darn Red Wings.
They're struggling.
We'll probably touch base on this a little bit, but they were saying, do you have Red Wings news later on to report or anything?
I know there's a lot of injuries. That's all I know.
There's a lot of injuries, and they were saying, we'll just talk about it now since we're already talking about it. They said right now they're kind of worried about the Griffins because they've had to call up so many people.
Yeah.
So they said that's really going to affect the Griffins right now because they've had to call up a lot to the Red Wings right now. So we'll see what happens there.
Yep.
The Minnesota Wild, this is still hockey. Minnesota Wild over the Colorado Avalanche, 2-1 in a shootout. Am I correct on that, Rose?
Ding!
All right, cool.
The Dallas Stars defeated the Winnipeg Jets 6-4.
On to some NBA basketball action. We have the Boston Celtics over the New York Knicks, 90-86.
The Pelicans over the Grizzlies, 104-98.
The Oklahoma Thunder over Scooney and Bulls, Lakers, and that was 122-97. Wow.
An annihilation. The Houston Rockets defeated the Golden State Warriors, 116-112.
And your one and only football game, or college football game this week, I should say, you have Navy putting a shellacking on Army, 34-7, and it has been, I see, like 34 years or something like that since Army has beat Navy. I think I was reading
something like that. I
know. So the score is kind of funny. I was kind of like, they beat them 34-7, and I think it's been like 34 years since Army's actually won this game.
Yeah. While we're on Army, actually, Army has fired Rich Ellerson after 5 seasons. The school confirmed Sunday. Ellerson was 20-41 at Army, including 0-5 against Navy. So,
The coach?
Yeah, they fired.
They fired their coach?
Yep. So,
That's interesting.
Fired.
That's interesting. I always thought the coaches were like, kind of like in the Army or whatever too. So I didn't really think they could get fired, but
No.
I guess they can.
They can get fired. No, I don't think to be an Army head coach, I don't think you have to be in the Army. I think it's anybody. It's just a Joe Schmo person. So.
Okay.
Anyways, college basketball. And Tim, you called this one. This was your upset special of the week. North Carolina.
I am on a roll with my upset special.
You are. North Carolina defeated Kentucky 82-77.
Yes, good job, North Carolina. Way to make the coach proud. And then we have, oh man, this was a great game. I watched this game.
Me too.
Rose, if it hadn't been for the bad weather, I had an opportunity. Me and Bull were going to go to this game. But the weather turned out bad. Bull didn't end up going. Anyway, this is your other 3-point bonus game. And the end result was Arizona over Michigan. It should have been 71-70, but Michigan did a last-minute foul to try and get the ball back. So it was a 72-70 game. Michigan just played their hearts out in this game. I'm really proud of the Michigan boys. I would have rather seen them. I'd like to see them come out with a win, but if they keep playing like that, they're going to be even better in the future.
Yep,
so
I agree.
But again, that was Arizona over Michigan, 72-70.
Yeah, I just wish Michigan would have played like that in every game so far this year. I think if they would have played like that, their record would be better.
Well, it's early yet. They're working in a bunch of new guys into the game now. Yeah, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. I'm not worried about them.
They also are, a couple of their guys are a little banged up right now. I know they said Mitch McGarry has had back issues, and I think Glenn Robinson too. I think they both have had back issues. So
the thing they kind of let that one slip away from them. They were ahead most of the games. So
yep.
Arizona battled back in the second period. So
Yep.
I'm not worried about them. I think they got a great future. So go blue. That's
Go
what
blue.
I say.
Go blue. Iowa State defeats Iowa 85-82.
And Siena Heights.
Excuse me.
Good versus evil.
That is true.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Siena Heights, the Saints versus the Devils.
That's true. Yeah.
82-62, and good prevailed in this one.
This is true. NFL football. Should we roll it, Tim?
Roll it.
Roll it. And we're back.
NFL football. How do you like that?
You scared me.
And speaking of football, what's our score update right now, Rose? For the Lions game. Because we are filming on a Monday night while the Lions game is on
this
here.
is true. I forgot. It is 12-10, fourth quarter, 11 minutes left, and the Lions have the ball right now. So there's Reggie Bush running down the field, and he's out of bounds. Okay.
Who's got the lead?
The Ravens do by 2 points right now. But,
Come on, Lions.
But it's the fourth quarter, and the Lions have the ball right now. So, and it's second.
This
and
is for first place, guys.
They need this one. They need it. So, but let's see. We have Tim's other pick coming out with the W. The Falcons over the Redskins, 27-26.
Let's see. We have the Dolphins. The Dolphins, that's right. The Dolphins squeaking by the Patriots 24-20. And I got to tell you, Tom Brady was not a happy man about this one.
I feel bad for the guy because, I mean, he can only pull out so many miracles. It's time for his other players to step up and play a game here. And, yeah, they just played horrible. And you can definitely see that the Patriots are not good without Rob Gronkowski.
It's getting pretty bad, and to the point where Tom Brady might be needing some anger management classes.
Yeah. We have the Minnesota Vikings over the Philadelphia Eagles, 48-30.
We have the Seattle Seahawks over the New York Giants, 23-0. There is definitely something going on in New York, people.
Yes, they are struggling this year. Speaking of struggling, the Green Bay Packers defeated the Dallas Cowboys 37-36. This broke a record for the Cowboys with the most interceptions in the second half. I believe
Tony Romo?
Tony Romo. Thank you. I was drawing a blank there. Tony Romo threw 7 interceptions in the second half. Oof. Ouch.
Great work, Tony.
Yeah, way to throw the game away. So, and, while I'm on my rant here, I cannot stand Des Bryant. I remember when the Lions played Dallas. I remember he was on the sidelines acting like a little baby.
Oh, Jamie, let me stop you right there. Now, he just said he was emotional and didn't want to cry on the field. He went back and just had a good tear in the locker room.
Oh, okay.
So, he was just sad.
He was just
Give the guy a break. He's too manly to cry out there with his teammates.
Yes, and then he leaves a minute before the game's over. He leaves.
Well, that's because he was sad. He was
Oh,
so sad he couldn't do it.
I
He
don't
didn't want to
care.
cry
That's okay.
on TV.
That's okay.
Yeah, we can't shed a tear on TV.
As my mom used to say to me, I'll give you a reason to cry.
This
Anyway.
dude's a jerk, plain and simple. He's a jerk. You know what? I can't, and I'll rant about this too. I can't stand anybody who walks out on their teammates. I've had it done to me before. It's not cool.
No.
You don't walk out on your teammates. You take your wins, you take your losses together as a team. You don't walk out on your teammates.
Nope, not at all. So, and we got WWE.
What a jerk. I hope they...
TLC pay-per-view.
Oh, and it was a winner. Everybody
It
was talking
was.
about this one.
It was. I heard it
Well,
went down as one of the best pay-per-views of all time. Insert sarcasm. Oh, boy.
Anybody who pays $60 or more for this garbage ought to just demand a refund, is what I'm thinking.
I honestly, the only pay-per-view I think I'd pay for anymore is the WrestleMania one, and I'm strongly thinking otherwise of paying for that. It was not a good pay-per-view. I've read a lot of reports of people saying it was not a good pay-per-view. It was a lot of boring matches, nothing exciting.
I think there was even boring chants. We'll see how that goes on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard any reports of that, but they'll probably edit that out, Tim. They'll probably just, edit that out of the whole process. So, but the first matchup here we had was the tables, ladders, and chairs match versus Randy Orton versus John Cena. Our prediction was wrong. We thought that Y2J was going to somehow get involved in the match and become champion, but that didn't happen apparently. Your winner is
He hinted around on his Twitter page. He was teasing people.
Oh,
He even said on his Twitter page, perhaps you'll see me tonight at wherever that pay-per-view was at. So,
that's not nice. Randy Orton defeats John Cena to become the undisputed or unified or whatever they're calling it champion. So
it doesn't matter what they're calling it.
yep, because he's the face of the company now. Anyways, do you want me to do the next one or you want to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No, you can do it. I don't even care about this pay-per-view.
Okay, I'll just go through them real quick because
Don't you?
it was horrible. CM Punk defeated The Shield, and the Wyatts defeated Daniel Bryan. So they're done, over with. I don't want to talk about the pay-per-view anymore.
Awful pay-per-view. Doesn't deserve our attention.
This is true. Not a lot of upsets of the week in basketball. We have 19th Florida defeating 13th ranked Kansas 67-61. And like we reported, 18th ranked North Carolina defeats 11th ranked Kentucky 82-77. Texas Mac Brown resigns as head coach to end his 16-year tenure. So apparently there's some issues with him as the head coach.
He is coaching the bowl game, though.
Oh, okay. And then he's going to step down after that.
Yeah, he will be here for the bowl game instead.
Okay, good deal.
Yep.
And a big congratulations goes out to Florida State quarterback James Winston. He's close to a month away from playing for the national championship, but he already has a prestigious trophy. At 19 years and 342 days old, Winston becomes the youngest Heisman Trophy winner when he was named college football's most outstanding player Saturday night in New York. So congratulations, James. Is it Jameson or James? Winston. We'll just call him Winston. But that's all I got. Not a lot of info this week so far. So
I don't have a lot either. But I have a wrestling note that is TNA related. It appears that AJ Styles' contract is now up with TNA. No chance of him going to WWE. WWE has no interest in him. I've already stated that. But on his page, his fan page, he was stated as saying for the first time ever he's been without a contract. And AJ Styles, some of you may know him, some of you may not. He is one of the main wrestlers, one of the big wrestlers with TNA since almost the beginning days. So he said this is really weird that he has now got a contract, but he thanked TNA for everything they've done for him. He's put his faith in hands of God at this point, and said he'll be doing wrestling independently and stuff until something else pops along. So that's a bummer. That's a bad thing for TNA. AJ Styles is an awesome wrestler, and he's going to be missed by TNA. So
TNA is really hurting financially. I mean, if you're not signing one of your big guys like AJ Styles, I don't know. I don't know what's up.
Some people are saying they didn't actually have the money to sign him.
Yeah.
So, but again, the rumors also still going around. I think it was last month they had talked about Billy Corgan. They were saying was interested in TNA. Apparently, he's not really interested in TNA now. But the other thing that is going on is Jeff Jarrett. Yes, Jeff Jarrett. You guys all know Jeff Jarrett. He still has minority control of TNA, and he has been reinvesting all his stocks in the company and getting backers behind him. So we might see Jeff Jarrett actually back in control of his own company before long, because it's looking like they're definitely wanting to get this dumped before long.
Yeah.
I hope for TNA's sake they get something good going. TNA deserves to still be around as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's good for WWE to have competition. I think it tries to, because otherwise WWE just gets lazy and whatnot.
Well, you know, yeah, I mean WWE don't even really look at them as competition, but. Anyway, that's all I have this week. So for the recap show.
That's all I got, too.
What do we got for the Lions before we go? What do we got for the Lions before we go?
Well, it's still 12-10, fourth quarter, 8 minutes left. It looks like the Lions have the ball still. So, still 8 minutes.
All right, let's go, Lions.
Come on. So.
Go get them, Lions. Anyway, I'm the coach.
And I'm Jamie.
And if you're not down with that,
we got 2 words for you.
Break it down. Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a brace, boy. Yeah, that's a brace, little man. Break it down. Degeneration up. Degeneration. You think you can tell me